Hey everybody, Danny here, and today on Bear Gaming we're doing another exciting unboxing video. So today we have multiple things to unbox, and I love opening multiple packages almost as much as I love buying things. Things that I don't necessarily need. But I'm an adult, so I'm gonna do what I want. Alright, so today we're unboxing a series of statues from one of my favorite video game titles, The World Ends With You. So, if you're not familiar with the game, it's a JRPG by Square Enix, the makers of Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts. And specifically, these are from the anime series, which came out earlier last year, I believe. I should say. I forget we're in 2022 now. But anyway, it was an anime that was recapping the events of the first game and the story of that game, leading up to the sequel, Neo: The World Ends With You. So the original is still one of my favorite games to this day, one of my favorite JRPGs actually. And we've got multiple statues of the characters. So let's check them out. We've got Neku, Shiki, Beat, Rhyme, and of course Joshua. Now, they didn't all arrive at the same time. I actually got Neku about, I want to say 4 months ago, honestly. And then Shiki, Beat, and Rhyme arrived about, I would say, 2 months ago. And I was like, okay, I really want to make this video already. And Joshua was the only one that hadn't got shipped yet. And I just got it literally like 2 days prior to making this video. So, Joshua, always the diva, making us wait and suspense and prolonging events and being enigmatic and stuff. Oh, Joshua, I love you. But anyway, so let's just dive right into this. I can't wait to open these bad boys up, or sorry, these and girls. So I can't wait to check these out. We're gonna be checking them out one at a time, and then we'll do like a whole group photos. So let's get to it. All right, so first up we've got Neku, the protagonist of the game. So I'm not gonna really spend too much time on the packaging itself because honestly the images are kind of basic. It's literally just still photos of the statue itself. So we're just gonna dive right in and open it up, and I'll give you guys a closer look at the statue. But when I played the original World Ends With You on the Nintendo DS many years ago, I definitely was not ready for what I was in store because it literally works so much differently than any other JRPG I had played to that point. The battle system was just completely different. Okay, so I was worried these were going to be a little too small, but honestly, I'm glad I was wrong. Ooh, okay. First off, well, okay, check Neku out here in his nice little pose, ready to do his psychs. Holding on to his headphones there. Okay, this is awesome. They're not gonna, now that I see how big they are, they're not gonna fit in the spot I was originally gonna put them in, so I'm definitely gonna have to find a different spot for them. Let me get you guys a closer look there. Yeah, just look at that. You can see all the like creases and wrinkles in his clothing there. And the hair, you can see all the details. And it doesn't feel like it's cheap or anything. These weren't like expensive statues or anything, but I'm just happy I picked these up. And look at these cool stands. Like I wonder if they all look the same, but it's even got his name on there. The crosswalks of the Shibuya district right there. That's awesome. I love it when they put detail into the stands like that. It just adds way more to the statue, I feel like. All right, so I'm guessing his shoe just pegs right in here. Give me a minute. Okay. I was afraid. Oh God! Like only one foot pegs in. Um, okay, it looks like it's gonna hold him pretty well. Yeah. So there he is. We've got our hero. Though he's not a very likable hero at first, but he eventually snaps out of it. um, I will say it might be a little tough to take him out of this. I'll just have to be patient. Like when we eventually move, I'm gonna have to be very careful because I've had pegs break on me, unfortunately, in the past, so I want to be very careful with that. So keep that in mind. It's in there once you put it in there. They made sure of that. So I'm just not gonna mess with it too much anymore. But I just love this piece already. And like I said, I was gonna put them in one of these cases here, but they're not all gonna fit. I don't think so. No. We're gonna have to find them a special spot. So there's Neku. All right. Next, we've got his partner, or his first partner in the game. It's Shiki. All right. This one looks like it's nicely posed. So let's just open her up here. Definitely, Shiki is very important to Neku's character development. Very, very important. She is the first partner in the game, so you only really see her in the first couple of hours, and then, well, I don't want to spoil much for you guys, so I won't be talking story much here, but just a little brief background of the character. Shiki's a fashion designer, and she carries around her favorite stuffed animal, Mr. Mew. Ooh, okay, so she's got even more details than Neku here. Um, wow. I'm definitely impressed. Oh god. I'm definitely impressed with the details they put into her, though the pose is a little provocative. Anime girls. Alright, let me get you guys a closer look. So you can see the details in her hat, the hair especially, her clothing. You can see all the wrinkles. And then her little necklace there. It's more of a like flimsy plastic. It doesn't feel like it's gonna break, so I'm glad they did that. The hair, like it's kind of a softer plastic, or not. I'm pretty sure it's plastic, but it's definitely softer. Though the hair in the back here, the pointy parts, it does feel like if you put too much pressure, they would snap. Like if she fell hair first, maybe that might not end well. They don't feel too stiff, but still. Then yeah, like I said, she's nicely posed there, and she's got little Mr. Mew there. Hello, say hi, Mr. Mew. And then I don't want to zoom in too close or anything, but you can see a lot. Yeah, she's just kind of in a skimpy skirt there, and yeah, I'm just gonna stop right there. And then you've got the boots there. She got them boots, girl. Yeah, Shiki definitely came to slay. And yeah, she has the same type of stand there with her name on it. All right, let's set her up. She's got an even smaller peg stand than Neku. Like, how can this little peg support? Well, I mean, her limbs aren't that big or anything, but still, an entire statue here. Ooh, this one feels a little harder to get in fully. Okay, she's in. All right, there she is. I'm gonna have her probably pose next to Neku since they've got a lot of story together. But yeah, this is just that pose. Oh my gosh, they could have went with a less sexual pose, but whatever. There she is, Shiki. All right, I'm loving these statues so far. The details are great. I honestly paid about, I want to say $30 each. So I mean, they're not cheap, but they're not like higher end statues. So I'm just glad that they came out so great. The next one, or next ones, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna do them in a pair because they are brother and sister. It's Beat and Rhyme. So Beat actually ends up being a partner of Neku as well, but his original partner was Rhyme here. So I'm not gonna go into details because I don't want to ruin anything. Let's open up Beat first. Beat's a skater punk, not the brightest tool in the shed. Let's be honest, Beat. But he's definitely rash. He definitely loves to go in with fists a-blazing and thinks or acts before he thinks. He rarely thinks. And his solution to everything is usually punch it or you know, kick its ass. But he's definitely got your typical bad boy heart of gold. Let's just open that up. Alright. Here he is. Let's get Rhyme a little out of the way there. Okay, ooh, he definitely feels a lot heftier than the other two. And you can tell by his arms, he's got those biceps. Like, oof. Beat be working out at the gym. Alright, his chain's not flimsy at all. It definitely feels harder plastic wise than the other, like Shiki's necklace. Though his necklace is like flimsier like hers. Ooh, you can see the details on the skull there. I'll show you guys in a second. Oh man. Alright, and the shoes. Ooh, the paint, guys. The paint is really neat on these as well. I don't really see... Oh, I see a little blemish there on the shoe, but it's not a big deal. Yeah, it looks like it's just might be an error. Or I don't know if it's like that for all of them, but yeah, just a minor thing. But it definitely looks like the paint is clean otherwise than that. Alright, let me get you guys a closer look there. There's his mug, serving mug, his little beanie, skull beanie. Alright, there's a back view. He kind of got booty there. You see the wrinkles in his pants. And then there's his shoes. Like you can see kind of like that little tiny splotch of paint there. And yeah, there's a little paint missing there. That's literally the only paint issues I've seen so far on any of these. But definitely the details on the paint there, or on the designs, I should say. Man, I'm really glad these were statues and not figures. Yeah. Alright, let's set him up. He's got a similar base as well. He's definitely a little heftier, so I'm surprised. Okay, so goes on this foot. Yeah, they're all doing like one-legged poses, surprisingly. They want to make them all look like they're in the action, you know, their action poses. Getting ready to fight some noise. Okay. Alright, he went in pretty easily. I'm not gonna say anything, guys. Okay. So there he is, all set up. I kind of wish he had his skateboard, I'm not gonna lie. But other than that, his pose is great. And I'm sure he's gonna look even better with the rest of them. He's definitely the beefier of the other ones that I've opened so far, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna be the beefiest. Alright, let's move over to his little sister Rhyme here. Rhyme's usually the brainy one, and the one with the more sensible thinking. Kind of like like a compliment to Beats, muscle bound and headstrong approach. So Beat and Rhyme, definitely a thing their parents did there. All right. So that's not necessarily Beat's real name. Okay. Okay, girl. She looks happy to be here. She looks good. There's not too much merchandise for The World Ends With You, and especially the side characters, because usually if there's merchandise, it's usually just Neku. And especially Rhyme, I would never have guessed, because she's not a playable character in the game. She's more of a side character. So it's nice that she gets her own spotlight and figure wise. I was about to put her on the stand, but let's take a closer look here. So you kind of can see all the wrinkles and stuff on her sweater and her hair. You can see all the little details there. She also has her little beanie, just like her big brother. Yeah, and then she's definitely got the cute kind of floaty aspects with her shorts there, and it definitely feels sturdy but not flimsy too much, so you probably don't want to like press on those too hard or anything. And she's got a cute little pose. She's got her shoes here all neatly painted. Don't really see any issues there. All right, and of course her little bell pendant there, which Beat cherishes a lot because it's his little sister. So let's put her on her stand here. There she is. So there they are, brother and sister together again. Cute little poses. I love the poses so far. They really show off the characters' personalities pretty well. That we've come to our last statue here, which is Joshua. So Joshua's actually my favorite character in the game. He's very bratty and kind of a punk, honestly, to Neku and almost everyone around him. He has that very, like, I don't really care about anyone except what's going on with me type of attitude. And you're all my playthings and you'll all do as I say. um, he has his reasons, I will say that. I'm not going to go into any more details because Joshua is a very important character to the story and to the series in all. I just will say that he has his reasons for the things he does and the way he acts. But he's not, like, I can see why people probably wouldn't like him. He's very he loves to throw shade. That's why I love him. He's very shady. And in the game, at least the first game, he was very not afraid to be feminine or anything like that. So just being sassy and shady all the time. All right. Ooh, okay. I think so far he has the most detail in his hair than the others do. Oh, okay, so his outfit is very simple compared to the others, but they put in so many like wrinkles. It definitely fits the style of the game, which this game is very reliant on its style, settings, its characters and clothing. Very fashion, very Japan fashion. So let's get a closer look for you guys. There he is. You can see the details in his hair. It's all wavy and flowy. That kind of sassy smirk on his face when he's on his phone. And his phone's actually his main weapon. He pretty much just summons things off of his phone. and you can see the wrinkles in his shirt. You can even see the shirt rising up as he puts his hand in his pocket there. And just the way he's standing too is very sassy. Like, oh, hello, you're all dying around me, but I'm just having a casual phone call. It's fine. And then the pants there, kind of like basic shoes. Like I said, Joshua doesn't have the most intricate outfit, but it does work. All right, so let's get him set up. He also has a stand with his name there. Ooh, is that? That's strange. It's like a smudge on mine. Sorry about that. I just had to clean his stand real quick. It looked like it had some sort of residue on it. It wasn't sticky or anything. It just looked a little greasy. So I just gave it a wipe and a clean there. So let's just peg him on. So, okay, he's the only character that has two pegs. I guess it's because he's the only one actually standing on both his legs. He's not in a like action pose or anything. He's just like, I'm gonna be on my phone. Y'all can fight if you want. I'm just gonna be here making a phone call. Let's just peg him in. All right. Yeah, with these 2 feet ones, it's a little trickier. Okay, there we go. There he is, standing in his pose, looking all sassy, calling his hookups or whoever. Joshua's Joshua. No. All right, I'm very happy with these, you guys. I've been waiting for these statues for, I believe, about a year now, since I've had them on pre-order. And like I said, I got them all at different times. So just happy the set is complete and we have them all together. And speaking of having them all together, let's get them all together. All right, and here's that group shot I promised you guys. They definitely look even nicer all set up together like this. And it's only fitting that I put Joshua in the middle there. So let's just pan over. Like I'm just really happy with the way all of these turned out. I love their poses. I love how they look like they're in the middle of the action. Well, some of them anyway. And the details on their clothing and everything, and their the paint is really neat for in most cases. I will say Rhyme, I think it's the way because of the way her shoe here, her heel is kind of popping out like that. She does tend to fall out of her stand a lot easier than the others do. The others definitely feel secure. And while she feels secure, if you like flip her over or anything, she's gonna fall out of the stand. So just be a little careful with her there. But here they all are, and I'm just so happy the set is finally complete. I have them all, and now the hard part is to find a spot for them. I want to thank you guys for joining me in another fun unboxing video, and don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps us out. And plus, you know, it only takes a few seconds out of your time. And check us out on Twitch. We stream at least twice a week. And check out all our other socials. The links will be in the bio. But if you want to see us play games like these and more, check us out on Twitch. And we will see you guys on the next video. Bye, everybody. Okay, sorry about that real quick. I just wanted to give you guys a quick little update. They actually all managed to fit in one of my display cases here, so I'm very happy about that. I don't have to go out and buy another display case or anything. And they all fit pretty nicely. You can see them all pretty well there. I might give Beat a little riser to just get him to pop out a little more, but he's definitely beefier and taller than the other figures, so you can see him pretty well from back there. And yeah, they all just fit together very nicely. So thank you guys so much again, and I'll see you guys on the next one.